but I have been getting quite a lot of comments about and questions about what decks I play, specifically my Cyberse deck. So I thought I'd share that today. This is going to be the deck I take to my next locals if I ever end up going, which I would love to. And so we'll start by explaining the core engine and all that fun stuff. So the main point of this deck is to try to bring out your Duelist Soundburn, which some may recognize as my whole channel mascot thingy, with cards such as like Link Slayer or Boot Staggered. Those three form a core component, especially once I end up getting another card that will boost it. And then you're also going to bring it out with some lower level Cyberses like Balancer Lord, Cyberse Wizard, Launcher Commander, even the ROM Claudian Grid Sweeper, as well as the Client. And then you're also going to be going for it with really low-level monsters, such as your backup Secretary, Backlinker, Digitron. And the final cards of the Cyberse engine are going to be Stack Reviver and Dot Scaper, which bring themselves back. So now that we have the whole main deck Cyberse engine out, we're going to start by showing the other cards in this set. We've got ourselves some hand traps in Winter Cherries, Ghost Bell, and Red Blossoms. Which reminds me that for the next tournament I'm going to be doing, the Winter Cherries Field Center is going to be a prize. Those, and we've got like our tuners to bring out a couple synchro monsters, Debris Dragon and Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter. Very good cards, especially saying they both really help bring out some of the deck's good monsters. And then a couple spellcasters, another hand trap. Don't know why I didn't explain him under hand traps. What you can do with Engraver of the Mark is you just discard him and change the name of an announced name of a card. Summoner Monk, just discard a spell, special summon, fairly generic. Not bad cards though. That's okay. We can talk about spells. Not running a ton of spells, but the ones I am running are all fairly good. We've got Staples, Backup Rider, Gold Sarcophagus, Synchro Blast Wave, Destruction cards, and attack boosts, and add cards back to the hand, so that's fun. Then some quick plays, like all good decks. I'm running Cosmic at 1, Sign It Backdoor at 1, and then Double or Nothing was an interesting choice. For a card, I'm glad I grabbed it, because it just brings a card out and doubles its attack if its attack's negated. I'm running Utopia. And then for equipped spells, Fairy Meteor Crush, Megamorph, fairly standard, and then Moonmere Shield, just to make monsters really big. Now for the traps, there are quite a lot of these. This should be a fairly long segment, so in terms of normal trap cards, there's 5 of them. Forbidden Apocrypha to prevent my opponent from Synchro Fusion or X-Seizing. Miracle's Wake to special summon a monster from the graveyard. Recoded Alive. This helps you with some of the cards in your extra deck that we'll get to in a bit. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. A very fun card. It's a free battle negate once per turn and then resets itself, so fun. And then Storming Mirror Force. Ah yes, Storming Mirror Force. The objectively best Mirror Force. It doesn't destroy, it bounces. Fun. That's what I like to see in a card. It bounces. For continuous, we're running a couple of monster traps just to bring out Cyberse monsters easier. And then Royal Decree, just to negate other traps. Yeah, that's fun. And then for quick plays, Link Restart. That's a special summon if my opponent goes for burn damage. Very good. And then Wiretap, which is just a free negate of any solemn. Anti-solemns, you know. Now for the extra deck, I am running a good mixture of Link, Xyz, and Synchro. So yeah. Starting with Link 2s, we are running Update Jammer at 1. Very good card. Helps bring out Cyberses easier. Cyberse Wicked is, again, another card just for bringing out your monsters and completing that extra link that you're going for. Underclock, again, helps with the extra link. Honeybot, good card. Just prevents destruction and targeting. Very good. Binary Sorceress. I'm not sure if you can see her. She's right here. It's a very powerful card. She's a little bit messed up. I washed her. Oops. But what she does is, depending on the number of monsters co-linked to her, she changes her effect, and it's very important for getting that co-link off. In terms of link 3s, we're running 4 of them. My nice down arrow link monster, which is my Gaia Saber. He's just a big down arrow card, so that's fun. Then a Trigate Wizard, who, very good card, gets effects based off the number of co-links, and has really good arrows for co-linking. So, yeah. Encode. Encode is one of the main engines of the deck. You bring out Encode, you bring out Trigate, you bring out a bunch of stuff, then you go into Topologic Bomber Dragon and yeet all over your opponent. I love this card game. And then Decode Talker Extended. It gets really big really quick, and if you attack into a monster pointing to him, he gets another attack, so that's really cool. Topologic Bomber Dragon. Ah yes, a Topologic. We all know this was coming. This is a Cyberse deck, and I've already mentioned it. If another monster special summon to a zone a link monster points to, while this monster is on the field, it just nukes the board. Board nukes for days. But none of my other monsters can attack this turn. Not that you're going to have any other monsters. After damage calc, if you attacked, inflict damage equal to that monster's attack. Then we are also going to, for Xyz monsters, I'm only running 2 members of the rank 4 toolbox. Tornado Dragon is Spell Trap Destruction, and then Utopia's Battle Negate to chain with my Double or Nothing. You saw this card earlier. Very well-known, notorious combo. We animate a bunch. I'm also running 3 Synchro monsters in the primary extra deck. These are going to be, I'm running Trishula, because you really do need that banish in the current metagame. Stardust Spark, because target a face-up card I control, and then he can't be destroyed once returned. And then Naturia Barkion, interesting choice, allows me to proc Dotscaper's effect as well as destroying trap cards, which is really, really good. So that's going to be the extra deck. And now, in terms of the side deck, I'm not running very many monsters. I'm running Pankratops, very good meta card at 1. And also my Spell Canceller at 1, because Spell Negates are really good. Especially this format. In terms of, let's stick these up here. Extra deck monsters, I'm running Catastor at 1. He just destroys any dark monster, non-dark, that he battles. Bryanak, who can, I can return a bunch of cards to the hand, or extra deck if it's an extra deck monster. Focused. My Metaphys Horus, who, depending on what material was used, gains a new effect. And then Vermilion Dragon Neck, because banishing and destruction is a very good effect. And if he's destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can just add a card back to my hand from my banish zone. Very good. In terms of spells, I'm only running 4 in here, but that's kind of consistent across the whole deck. In terms of normal, we've got Shuffle Reborn. It's a free body for link plays. Silent Graveyard and Gravity Lash. Gravity Lash and Silent Graveyard both do stuff to monsters in the grave, and Silent Graveyard's really good at that. Then Gravity Axe Grarl. This card, if a monster equipped with this card increases the monsters on my opponent's field can't change battle positions. Pretty good. Especially for cards like Cowboy, where he's going to be in defense anyway. So if they go for attack Cowboy, I can keep him in attack. We've got DD Ground, Premature Return, and Soccer. We've got 4 pretty good trap card, like the Sakuretsu. It's a worse Mirror Force, but still not bad. Different Dimension Ground banishes proc dot escape for second effect. Very nice. Balance of Judgment. It's free card advantage. Premature Return returns any banished monster. That's good. And then Tower of Babel, which makes my opponent not want to play as many spells, which is really good. As we all know, spells are the most important thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I hope you all enjoyed that deck list. Soon I will be making the tournament announcement video, so keep on watching. If you're going to enter that tournament, you're going to need your own deck, and everything will be in that later.